And he immediately gets on his phone. That's insane.
Well, what's funny is that
we didn't do a clap sync, so do it. But I want to start it like that, so the clap sync will be included. What's going on, everybody?
Funny is that
Welcome
you
back
went like
to
this.
episode number 39 of the O.S.I podcast. What did I do?
You saw that I was on my phone.
I didn't. Genuinely.
And you went, "Are you ready?" And I didn't say anything.
I actually wasn't looking.
And then you hit record.
Sure.
And then went immediately into complaining.
I obviously don't believe you.
And you know what the audience did?
Obviously, the audience doesn't believe you.
And you know what the audience did? Went immediately into clicking off. And on
And
to
they
our
said
last
that?
week's episode because they missed it. And then they just want to catch up. They want to make sure they're up to date on the lore.
So one of the funniest things happened to me, and honestly,
Can we skip this story?
Sure.
I really want to hear it.
Yeah, what's up? Oh, you wanted to say something?
No, I just didn't want to hear that story. Guys, what do you think of my outfit today?
Are you a Jays fan? Are they good? Guys, is that a good outfit?
I walked into Ethan's apartment and he just went,
Sizes you up. Well, giving you the ocular pat down, man,
Exactly.
just in case. What if you
I
came
respect
strapped
that.
up?
gotta be
Speaking
aware
of coming
of that.
strapped up, boy, do I have a story for you.
Did you call someone a cuck-end?
Called
on
someone
this?
the end.
Oh my God.
So the other day, and when I say the other day, I mean last night,
Okay.
at around 11,
Mm-hmm.
playing Call of Duty.
Pew.
Pyong, pyong, pyong. And
On
I
the,
got the blaster. I got the blaster drop, and I was using the
Whoa.
blaster, and it's a lot of fun. And what
Who's
happened?
Blaster?
Your mom's. And and what happened was I was playing,
Mm-hmm.
shitting on this one guy. I guess
Just one guy.
because you know how you can have the dead mic when they die. There it cuts
Oh,
in
yeah,
for
yeah.
like 2 seconds.
It's just the same guy.
Dude, well, he was the only one. So every time I shit on him, he'd go like, "I shot Whiplash 5 times." Even though he literally, even though he did not shoot me one time, and he would still
Oh,
say
did
that.
you get a message?
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh,
And
dude.
so I assume you're playing on PC, right? So,
So
do
I'm
you
playing on PC.
do you send can you like message it through BattleNet?
No, you just whisper through COD. It's just through the game.
Oh, so it's in-game chat. Okay.
But it's like a DM still. It's not like the in-game
Yeah.
chat where it's during the game.
Is it like when I called a guy bunting bitch for bunting all the time
Yeah.
during the game, and then he reported my ass, and I got an email from PlayStation being like, "You went against our terms of service. This is a warning."
So this is what happened,
I was
right?
like, "What?"
So the guy's mad. So mad. First of all, claiming he shot me 5 times when he didn't. He didn't shoot me 1 time, which is funny. Sometimes he would shoot me, but I fucking shit on his ass. I fucking leaked on him. And then he just lost the gunfight. Like, get over it, man.
He was
ended
given the Gunson.
Yeah, he was absolutely handed the gunny. So the game ends, and I think I went 25 and 16. Not terrible.
But passable.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, like that's an okay score for me.
But not crazy where you would look at that and be like, that guy was hacking. So obviously at the end of the match, me along another one of my teammates who also went around the same, he was like, "You guys are hacking. I have more than enough video proof. I've been recording this whole thing. I'm going to be sending it into Activision. Enjoy the permaban." And obviously, like, we clapped
Man,
back,
it's
being
not-
like, "Man, just be fine with the fact that you're bad. Like, stop crying,
Was
stop
it-
making excuses,
Was
just
it Doug
get
Sensor
fucking
Martin?
better."
Was it Doug?
And then I looked at it, said censor, and he had 7 kills. 7? And the guy went 9 and 18, so he was mad. He was mad that we were absolutely leaking on him, right? So I think that's pretty funny. Obviously, nothing's going to come of that.
Well, I wonder if he like on his screen was shooting you, but he's probably got like $2 Wi-Fi. So like he's
the guy
actually
went 9
shooting
and
the
18, so it happened a few times with a few people.
But that's what. Well, I mean, like there are people like me who are bad enough to be killed by those people.
Right.
So there were a few, maybe it's just one guy that he was picking on, who had worse Wi-Fi.
I just think it's funny that I'm level 440 something. My clan tag is like YT and then with an arrow pointing towards my gamer tag. If I'm hacking, why am I level 400 already? How did I get to level 400 without getting banned? And And why am I promoting my YouTube in which I am the personality on the YouTube? Anyways.
Well, it's because you're Nadia.
Because I'm nuts at the game. It's because I'm really good. So after that, we back out. I think it's over, right? This shit happens all the time. In the pregame lobby, I see a notification on the top right. Here we go. The guy says, enjoy the permaban with about 20 stars. So
what
I don't know.
Mean?
Like it's bleeped.
Oh, it's bleeped.
So it's probably enjoy the permaban. I'm not going to say it.
It probably is like mother effer or something like that.
No, because it's like 3 stars, then it's 5, then it's 2, then it's 4.
Oh, he sequenced a number of swears.
But that might be just like it's all starred and they just like randomly star it. I don't know. But in either way, he says enjoy.
Sorry, what are the numbers?
3, then 5, then 2, then 4.
You piece of shit.
But
he said enjoy the permaban, you piece of shit. That's probably what he said.
And you think the AI is smart enough to ban?
I guess
to block all of you piece of shit.
Yeah, they probably just have like word sequences. Like I know that they have word sequences so that you can't just like you can't like reconfigure letters and numbers and stuff like that.
Okay, so he says enjoy the permaban, you piece of shit.
So what's funny is that Activision's AI to capture swears is more effective than that to capture actual hackers.
Than to catch hackers. Yes, you are 100%, 1,000,000% correct in saying that.
Just something to take down, just something to jot down.
So I respond, of course. LMAO, just get better, man. Not everyone who's better than you is cheating. Stop looking for excuses and just play the game. And he's like, take the ban. You earned it, boy. Next time, be smart. And I was like, LMAO, if I get banned for that, my COD career will be complete. Getting banned for cheating when I'm not would be hilarious. I'll take the compliment, though. Love you. And then he's like, oh, you think it's a compliment that you have to use a program to get 20 kills? Wow, and to think you use the term career, seems your education is very low. What else do you use in that regard other than like my COD? What do you say?
My COD legacy.
My lifetime of playing, I don't even know. So I was like, LOL, I went 25 and 16. You think I'm cheating? He's like, I suggest you practice before He says this. I suggest you practice before cheating. Makes you look stupid. I have more than enough clips to make sure your account is gone after today. I don't think I know. Video doesn't lie. And I was like, LMAO, do it, man. Stop threatening if you want to ban me so badly. He's like, I already sent it in. And then I think he says, the fuck you think I've been doing? Because it's 3 stars, then 4, then 3. Right. So I think he says, the fuck you think I've been doing? You know what? You don't live very far away from me. I was like, LMAO, do you feel happier now? He's like, you should really use a VPN. Not very smart. And I'm like, LOL. And where is that exact? Or sorry. So the way it's sent was supposed to be, I already sent it in. The fuck you think I've been doing? And then I said, LMAO, do you feel happier now? And then he said, you know what? You don't live very far away from me. You should use a VPN. Not very smart. And I was like, LOL. And where is that exactly? He's like, what's your email? I'll send you a picture of your house. I'm like, so you can pull my address, but not my email? He's like, you're not really this stupid, are you? Do you know how to find IP addresses? It's like, if you know where I live, then tell me. It's like very simple. Command prompt. Type netstat -a. And I was like, why you got to send me a pic of my home? I know what it looks like. He's like, and then you put the IP into Google. And I was like, so the address. The address. He's like, very easy. Actually, I'm gonna just come see you since you got me riled up. Only an hour drive. See you in a few. I was like, LOL. And the address you'll be going to is.
And so where is he, man? Is he a guest on this week's podcast?
Here he is! Yeah! And then I just messaged back like an hour later to being like, didn't think so.
Where are you? Like, bro, I made coffee, man. Where are you?
You almost here?
Yeah.
Can you send me your 5 friends so I can track how close you are? Oh.
You know, I wonder what that guy just does like on a daily basis.
I haven't checked today to see if I was banned. But there's a part of me that like I would rebuy COD because I have to make YouTube videos. Mm-hmm. But it's hard. It would be hard to be mad. Because I was so good that Activision reviewed the clips and was like, this guy's cheating.
Here's the thing.
Jesus.
Is that they wouldn't ban you based off of some jabroni's clips.
No, of course
What they
not.
would do is if
Especially
they thought that it was a genuine concern, then they would go in whatever back-end logs they have of their servers and review the instance of what you were being accused, easily notice that you weren't cheating, and then
also
simply move on.
And also, real hackers don't get banned.
Right.
So I'm not going to be.
Right. Exactly. That's why.
And also, like, yeah, Activision's not going to see, oh, this guy got reported one time, never been reported for cheating ever. I think he just pissed on this guy.
What if the guy actually did show up, but didn't? He just like realized it was an apartment building. He's like, well, shit, man.
But he said, I'm going to send you a picture of your house. If he knew what my house looked like, he'd know it's an apartment building. So I called up my buddy last night, and I was like, yo, some guy's pulling up. You going to ride out with me?
Well, no, he arrived, and at the lobby, he tried putting Whiplash EG in the, and he was like, shit. He tried putting your IP address in the buzzer. Didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know. So
some people are wild.
I think
man.
he's still on his way. Well, the funny thing is that if the guy was really trying to like make me feel bad, you don't do what you did.
No,
because in the chance, well, for one, he never showed up, so he looks like an absolute
well. Also, if he really
fucking
wanted
idiot.
to scare you, he would have said, "Here's your address."
Yeah, I asked him to give me the address 5 times, and he never gave it.
Right.
If he knew it, he would just be like, "This is the address." I'd be like,
and you would be like, "Oh shit, he actually knows where I live."
And then I would be like, "All right, pull up."
And be like, "No, wrong.
Please. Wrong.
You scared me. You're right. I am cheating."
I swear to God, I'm not cheating, but please don't pull up. You got me riled up. That makes it even better, man. That means I'm in that guy's head, bro. I wonder what he did after that. Do you think he hopped off and just like went to bed, or do you think he fucking rage queued?
I would like
do you
to
think he
think
went to bed and he's
I would like to think that you're not the first person that he's done this to.
Oh, he accused 2 of us in that one game. Easily he reached out to the other person, but it's a matter of whether the other person was
responsive,
cared enough to respond.
Yeah.
I care because getting in those people's head is hilarious. Because holy, that's why like the best way to do it is just don't accuse somebody of hacking, because if they aren't and you're really trying to get them mad just by accusing them of hacking and they're not, you've instantly lost, because now their ego is so high.
Yeah.
You've just given me the best possible compliment in all of Call of Duty.
Right.
Thank you,
You're
sir.
so good, you must be hacking.
Yeah.
Thank
Jesus,
you.
man. So
25 and 16. Thanks.
25 and 16, probably my best game.
Like, of all the games to accuse you of, like, you've gone off.
I know, dude. Check this out. Ready? You want me to brag? Oh, fuck. My YouTube channel is deleted. I can't pull it up.
And in the instance where I called the guy a bunting bitch.
Well, that was because your language.
But that was because of language. But I mean, I reached out to him out of rage after I won. It wasn't like he cheesed his way to a win.
Yeah, so you're just an asshole.
I was just like so furious with the way that he was playing, because he was playing like such a cheesing idiot, bunting all the time. And then I ended up winning because he made a bad move bunting.
Yeah.
And so I just immediately rage messaged him.
You were on such an unbelievable high.
Yeah. And then
you had to say
and
something.
Then he just said reported, and I was like, fuck.
Oh, fuck, you deserve
I just
to get reported too.
And then I had a knot in my stomach. I'm like, I probably shouldn't have said that, but like I needed to get that off my chest, man. Because he was a bunting bitch, and he still is.
I've posted on my YouTube community page, because you can post like pictures. I posted twice 2 games that I did really good on, because one of them was like I think my highest KD ever, which is why I posted. I felt like I needed people to see. I don't know if anybody did, but I got 3 likes.
Wow.
I went 39-4. So
hacking.
Cheat. Maybe that. Okay. And then another game, which was like good, I went 47-15. But the reason I posted it, the caption was, bruh, what the hell was my team doing, LMAO? We won 200. It's domination. We won 200 to 196. But these are the stat lines of my team. Keep in mind we won the game. 47-15 was me. Second. 9-16. Then 6-21. Then 10-11. Then 5-20.
What were the caps though? You could have just been filled with a team of obj
Captures
gods.
were I had 5. The next guy had 5. The next guy had 5. The next guy had 3. The next guy had 3.
So you had obj god. You
I
just
had
obj god team.
And then I had not really 5 is not a lot. I had 8. I wasn't
but
even
spread
really
across the board. I mean,
But think about if they captured that. That's not 5 individual captures. If they got all 5 of those together, that's just 5 in total.
right?
I got 8 defends, so I killed 8 people when I was near a flag. Next guy got 0. The next guy got 2. The next guy got 0, and the other guy got 4. So they're not even defending the flag.
Call of Duty since last year.
And what's that have to do with anything?
My mental health has never been higher.
So that was a pretty fun game as well. I'd keep that to yourself.
Okay.
That was a pretty fun game as well.
Of my mental health?
When I absolutely carried the hell out of my team. And recently I've been playing Gunfight, which is the 2v2 on very, very small maps. I was getting so mad because I was like, can I just have one game where I get carried and I'm not doing the carrying? Of course, the next game I join, we win 6-1. But my teammate goes 1-6 and I go 10-3.
I thought you were going to say your teammate was the guy
No,
who was
we must
telling
not
you
have
I
won
was cheating.
6. We must have lost. Well, sorry, we must have won 6-3 if I died 3 times. So I went 10-3 and my teammate went 1-7. Oh my god! And we won. And the same game before that, I didn't go 10-3, but it was like again, I go like 7-0, and the guy goes like 2-5. Can I just get a teammate that fucking does something, man? Anyways,
Beat Skyrim for the first time ever.
really?
Yeah.
100% in it?
No.
Oh shit! On the Switch?
No.
It's not bad on the Switch. That's where I
Running
played
at
it.
20 FPS.
Wrong. You think that game is in 60? Idiot.
On the PS5, then the special edition it is.
Oh, okay. Well, the remastered version, of course.
The 5th remaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
But when I played it in 2017.
I definitely understand the hype behind it now.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's... Again, usually when I play games like that, similar but different experience with Elden Ring, because Elden Ring I never finished because I physically couldn't,
Because your skill
or
issue.
emotionally couldn't. Yes,
Yes.
both skill issue on the sticks and
Speaking
in my
of
mind.
skill issue.
Not done my
finish.
story.
No, I was going to say, speaking of skill issue, finish, because this is a skill issue.
But Skyrim is fun, repetitive at times, story good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I absolutely get how someone could sink hundreds of 100 hours into it because it's just massive. But I sort of just like kind of stuck to the story beats. I mean, not the main story, but like I did as many side missions as I could, but never got the trophy for completing 10 side missions, which was interesting to me.
That's weird.
Even though
sure.
even though I completed like 70 missions.
Yeah, that's weird for sure.
But regardless, that doesn't matter because I was never going for the platinum anyways because that's ridiculous. But I feel like of what I played a strong amount for a decent amount of time, got the full experience that I wanted to. I was satisfied with my experience.
Nice.
Which leads me into talking about Bethesda.
Okay.
Have you been following Starfield at all?
I like their music. Pretty good music.
Different.
No, then.
The game coming out, Starfield.
Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah. So Starfield is Bethesda's new massive game. It's like No Man's Sky meets Fallout.
Okay. Sounds like a flop.
Well, they're hoping it's not.
Of course.
It looks interesting. Like it looks. If you like Bethesda games, it looks like Sky. Well, I should say it looks like Skyrim space adventure. Capped at 30.
Cool.
What else is new? It's Bethesda.
So immediately not buying it.
Well, you can't because it's an Xbox exclusive.
Well, you can't because it's not out yet.
And it's also not out yet. I guess you could buy it on PC probably. But I've been seeing a lot of discourse around. I feel like we're like as a society should be past Xbox versus PlayStation.
You'd think so.
Like pettiness. We're not Xbox. Anyways, said that. I mean, no matter what way you slice it, at the current state in time, current period of time that we're in right now, June 2023, PlayStation's catalog in this generation of console is eons superior to Xbox. Xbox has
Easily.
Halo Infinite. Sure. That game came out.
Game's cool. It's fun.
Had a battle pass.
Cool.
Redfall. That game didn't work.
That game didn't come out.
And I don't know if it's just because I'm not in the Xbox sphere, but like I can't even think of another.
Oh, Rise of Rome.
Rise, Son of Rome.
Yeah, Rise of Rome.
The Xbox One launch title.
Never
that game was okay.
How was it?
It was good for its time, ahead of its time, graphics wise.
But
like
Sunset Overdrive.
Also Xbox One. Anyways,
so Xbox exclusives, man.
I was talking about Xbox Series X.
I was talking about Xbox One exclusives.
Okay, well, even if you look back to that generation,
I know that's what I thought you
Sunset
were even doing.
Overdrive was on your list.
Well, yeah,
and Rise.
Rome.
I'm not gonna sit here and
God of War,
like Uncharted, Last of Us,
True,
Ratchet and Clank.
True.
The list goes on.
I wouldn't include Ratchet and Clank on that list.
It's a very good game.
And you never played it, so
played it.
Never.
Oh,
wait, say played it.
Played
never.
It. Dang it.
Say it. Wait, never.
Played it. Dang it. I guess I never played it. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Xbox.
Oh yeah,
exclusives.
Xbox. So they had the Xbox showcase. They had the PlayStation showcase like a week or so ago. Kind of underwhelming.
Really bad.
I'm not gonna lie.
Really bad.
Really, the only thing was Spider-Man 2,
which I didn't watch.
Neither did I, because I didn't want to.
Because I don't want it spoiled.
But I guess like aside from Spider-Man, did they show Final Fantasy? Who cares? Not me. And then obviously they announced the Metal Gear Solid remake, which is probably going to be pretty massive. Like people love those games. I've never played the first three. I've only played the fourth and the fifth one.
I can with confidence say I probably won't be playing that video game.
I probably won't unless it is like seriously on sale or free.
Right.
Or if it's like the remake really is like, holy shit.
I still have Jedi Survivor to play, man.
Oh.
So
like
I'm not
Resident
playing Metal
Evil,
Gear Solid.
Like all those Resident Evil remakes, I would love to play them. Don't want to pay for them. Not even like...
I wouldn't play them.
Not even like any money.
Even if they were free, I wouldn't play them.
Resident Evil 4 remake looks really, really good. I did watch a full...
I don't like the steady cam or the fixed camera.
That's any third-person game, really.
Wrong. Yeah, it's like security camera footage.
Dude, they are so past that, man. That was like Resident Evil 1 that came out in 1988.
But that was one of the ones that got remastered, no?
That was one of the ones that got remastered. But they did remakes. They did full-blown remakes of 2, 3, and 4.
And those aren't security camera footage?
No. They're no tank controls.
Okay, well.
They're totally different games. But I'm just saying that's not what you think it is.
Right.
Anyways, so Xbox had their showcase. And people are saying, like, holy moly, it's like Xbox is going to just destroy PlayStation. This is Xbox time. Starfield is going to kill it. I'm not going to get an Xbox.
No, to those people.
Oh, yeah. Well, even if Starfield is really, really good, I'm not going to buy an Xbox and I don't care. But I actually, as someone who's always been a Sony pony, for lack of better terms, I think PlayStation is far superior than Xbox. Maybe not hardware-wise, but games.
Who even knows hardware-wise,
right,
man?
Exactly. These days, it's the same. The same functionalities.
The same shit, man.
It's the same functionalities. But
the Switch,
game-wise,
the PS5, it's all the same shit.
Game-wise, like, Sony is far superior because Sony has partnered with developers that are not Activision.
They partnered with Activision for COD.
I guess they did, but not to develop exclusives.
Right.
Like Xbox partnered with Bethesda, a studio notorious for overpromising and under.
And EA as well, or no?
I don't think that they have partnered. Like Bethesda was bought. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Internet was like purchased, like acquired.
Someone's gonna correct you in the comments.
I think they were acquired by Microsoft. EA has not been acquired by. So Bethesda now is just making Xbox exclusives like Starfield. But I actually really want Starfield to be good. And the reason for that is if Xbox finally puts out a good game, or even a good series of games, like a good number of good games in a row, then that would make it so that Sony has to stay competitive.
Right.
Even in an era where there's really no competition when it comes to good exclusives, because PlayStation has all of the good exclusives, they're still putting out good exclusives. So if now Xbox comes in and they're like, okay, we're going to start making good games now.
Oh, we got to make even better games. But Uncharted 5. No! They're definitely not making that, right?
I almost would rather a remake of the first three.
No, but I'm just asking.
There's been rumors that they are, but not Naughty Dog. It's rumored that a different studio would be making it, kind of like they're rebooting it.
So, who made Gotham Knights?
That's a good question. I know it was published by Warner Brothers, but I don't know who.
Wait, I think it was Rocksteady, wasn't it?
No, Rocksteady's doing the Suicide Squad game.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Let me look it up. Why are you going to say that the developers behind Gotham Knights are going to make it?
It's going to be that type situation. Well,
and that would be
I guess it's
unfortunate.
not. I guess it's not, because Gotham Knights was not in the Arkham series, and we know that.
Yeah,
so
it
wasn't
that.
It
wasn't the same thing.
It was just a dumbass RPG that they felt was necessary.
The developers are WB
It's like
Games,
Ravenclaw, isn't it?
WB Games Montreal and QLOC. Never heard of them. But the main one, I guess, was Warner Brother Games. Like they developed
Right.
it.
True. And Warner Brothers, boy, do they make good movies. So they probably make good games too.
Are you being sarcastic?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Because Warner Brothers makes some good movies.
Name one. Aquaman 2.
Space Jam. The first one.
True. Well, because they made Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Well, Warner Brothers now. Because they made the Batman animated series. Phenomenal. Fuck. Oh, shit. I said it. Cut that.
Fuck. Dude.
I was going to say phenomenal. Would you agree?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I really liked it. What was the game that we were saying is going to be?
Starfield?
No. Oh, yeah, Uncharted. I'd rather them remake or a CEO or make a brand new, fresh prototype.
Ooh.
No, Infamous.
Yeah, but those are different studios.
No, but I mean Sony.
I would rather
Sony fund
right.
a new Infamous than a new Uncharted.
No, that's fair, and I'm aligned with you on that. Because,
or if they're gonna remake, if Sony's gonna fund a remake, I'd rather them remake the Infamouses than the Uncharted's.
I'd rather they.
Think about it this way: how many times have you played the Infamous games, and did you enjoy them? Probably played them each once.
No, Infamous 1 I played a lot.
Okay, how many times did you play it?
I've probably played through those games. Through the first one, I've probably played from start to finish 4 or 5 times.
Cap.
At least 4.
Okay.
At least 3.
How many times have you played through the Uncharted games?
4. More.
Yeah, so like, wouldn't you rather replay a game you haven't just played 20 times?
But the reason why I haven't played Infamous is because it's not playable on any of the current consoles.
Right.
Unless you have
further proving
PS
my
Plus
point.
Premium. Because I did replay Infamous, those games a couple years ago.
Further proving my point. Dumbass. You just got fucking backed into a corner and you proved my point.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though.
Fucking dumbass.
I like the Uncharted games way more than the Infamous games.
That's not the point.
So I'm saying I would be
I also
more excited.
love the Zelda ones.
But I'm saying I would be more excited for them remaking the game that I like more than remaking the game I don't like as much.
So you wouldn't be excited at all if they were remaking
Not what I said. But that's not what I said, but that is true.
Okay. It's not. Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to put words into your vape, dude.
Yeah. Don't ever do that again.
Don't put words into
my
my vape.
But I wanted to make it clear, I do not want them to remaster
True.
Uncharted.
True. And he's not kidding. So when they announce it and he says, guys, I'm having a really great time playing this. I'm going to edit in a clip. I'm going to put it in black and white. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be like, I'm not excited for my Infamous games to come out. You know what I really need them to come out with?
What?
Remastered Zeldas for the Switch.
Yeah.
Because those are currently all unplayable.
Yeah.
And they're... No, not... Well, if you don't own a PC, they're less unplayable than the Infamous games. Mm-hmm. Which is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Is there some sort of anniversary of any of those games coming up that they could have an excuse
No,
to...
but usually they come out with something Zelda every year. And so, obviously, this year is Tears of the Kingdom.
What was last year?
Last year...
Was it the Skyward Sword?
No, last
Switch?
year I think was... Not Skyward Sword.
Oh, is that Legend of Zelda
Link's
Mario
Awakening.
Kart track?
What Zelda content came out?
Well, they're putting the old Zelda game on the Switch, like the first one, I think, the 2D one.
Is that a rumor?
I think it's no. They announced it. I believe they're putting a bunch of those old timey games in some.
Yeah, they
retro
came out
arcade.
with Link's Awakening.
That was last year.
Let's see.
That feels like it was a number of years ago.
It might have been. No, I'm saying. Yeah, it's 2019. I was saying to your point of them remaking the old ones.
The old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Link's Awakening is an old one.
I know they didn't remake the first Zelda. They just made it playable.
On the what?
On the Switch.
No.
Yeah.
In the 8-bit?
Yeah. I'm almost certain.
I think you might be mistaken.
They made a bunch of those games. Unless Zelda wasn't one of them. Maybe Zelda wasn't one of them. But I remember in one of the more recent Nintendo Directs, they announced
when I look
that
up Skyward Sword HD, it gives me the release date. Okay, 2021. So maybe they didn't come out with anything in 2022 because it was going to be Tears of the Kingdom, but then it was delayed to this year.
Right.
So either way, they need to come out with Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker, which HD remakes of those exist.
Mm-hmm.
They
Even
just
for
need to be on the
Majora's... Oh,
Switch.
yeah, because I guess Majora's Mask 3D, right?
Yeah. And they're all 10s. Except Wind Waker, maybe a 10. I can't say it isn't because I haven't played it.
You just have to play it more in a more isolated
I have
scenario.
to play it just relaxing.
Yeah.
But what I was playing was fun, but I just got bored of it because I was like, it's taking a lot of energy out of me to stream this game. There's a lot of bullshit I got to come up with in between.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But from what I was actually playing, it was fun.
Yeah, I would like them to do that as well because I actually probably would buy that.
I'd pay over $500 for those 4 games.
I don't know if I would do that.
I would.
I'd probably pay no more than $200.
I'd pay probably $90.
I would pay $500 easy. I probably wouldn't pay anything more than $90 though.
Thinking about it, I probably wouldn't pay $90.
I would pay $500, but only if it cost me $90.
Okay, true. Like you get some of it back.
And that's the thing, right? Is Nintendo, I could see them doing that. I don't know if they would put all 4 of those games on though. I feel like they would pair.
No, they would.
I feel like they would
the same way they paired them.
I know, but I'm saying I feel like they would pair Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask together and sell that as one, and then pair Twilight Princess and maybe Wind Waker as another one.
They've done that before.
So, but I'm saying they wouldn't put all 4 in one. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I know that they wouldn't. They would never do that. That'd be crazy.
But they could.
How do you even sell that game?
You go, here's the Zelda 3D collection, bitch.
Well, it's all in 3D, man.
Shoot, you're
I mean,
right.
the
I
HD
forgot
collection.
about that. I forgot about that. And then Skyward Sword is like, man, what did I do to be left out of this?
No, Skyward Sword did it right. They're out on the Switch already.
I know, but I'm saying...
So hell yeah,
So
Skyward
maybe-
Sword's
so maybe-
above the other ones because it's out.
Maybe they don't even couple them. Maybe they just say... But of all of them, I think Twilight Princess is the one that needs the most. Because the most recent way you could play that game is on the Wii U.
Same with Wind Waker.
Really?
Yeah. Why? What did you
Okay,
think
well
was
then
the
put
most
those
recent
two,
one?
then put those two together then.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And then put Ocarina of Time at or a CEO.
And that's what they did. They released the major. They didn't come bundled, but I'm pretty sure they released Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask at the same time for the 3DS, and then they released Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD at the same time for the Wii U. Now they were. I would pay individually. I would pay $90 for each of those. Not 90. I'd be surprised if they charged 90. Maybe
They
like
wouldn't.
a 70 type situation. I'd pay $70 for each of those games, and I wouldn't like be upset that I had to. I'd be like, I get to pay $70 for these games.
How much did the Super Mario collection cost?
It would have been 90, I think, or 70. It was whatever, or maybe 80 at the time, or maybe $79.99.
Right.
I can look it up right now. But it wasn't like $180 for 3 games.
Yeah.
Nor should it be. Mario 3D All-Stars. Price. Canada. Xanada.
I just want those games so that I can...
$12.
Holy shit. I just want to be able to play them on my TV, you know? On my TV.
On Amazon, it's... Well, come on.
Oh, $69. Please say yes. Please say yes.
What the fuck? I did not pay this much. Okay, whoa. Well, it's $250 on Amazon, and I did not pay that. So that's insane.
Did they like delist it or something?
I don't know. That's crazy. Well, Amazon, that might be like a third-party seller. Yeah, well, I wouldn't have paid for this because I found another copy that's sold by Nintendo on Amazon.ca, and it's $184.99.
Holy.
I did not pay that, so I don't know how much this is.
It's money. It's any amount. Anyways. Video games, guys. Tell us your thoughts.
It must be just at this point they don't fucking sell it anymore.
Tell us your thoughts on what you want remastered. For me, I just want Twisted Metal.
I can go.
Game.
I'm actually very curious now. I'm going to grab the Switch.
Not the TV show.
And I'm going to go into the eShop and see how much it costs. Because I am very curious. Because I did not pay $180 for this shit.
They, I don't know if you saw, but they put the, like a snippet of the Twisted Metal show.
And does it look good? No. Is Sweet Tooth in it?
So, Sweet Tooth.
Is Axel in it?
So, Sweet Tooth was in the clip. Sweet Tooth is played by Samoa Joe.
Who?
The wrestler.
Isn't Sweet Tooth a clown?
Yeah, man. But he's wearing a clown mask, but he's just a big guy.
Oh, fuck.
Anyways, he's played by Samoa Joe, but voiced by Will Arnett. Why would they do such a thing? Samoa Joe can act. Why would just let Samoa Joe be Sweet Tooth?
Not on the shop.
Maybe that's why it's so expensive.
That's why people are reselling it.
You have a fucking collector's item. You should sell it.
That's insane.
You should sell it for $200. If you're never going to play those games again.
No, I'm still playing Galaxy.
Sell that shit after.
I'll play it at some point. No, dude. I'm not the type of collector to be like, I want the money. I want the thing.
Fair enough. But I'm saying you could sell it for $200 and buy the $200 Twilight Princess that's coming out.
But I could have both. I'm rich, remember?
Right. Forgot about that. What is happening right now?
Sorry, I'm just playing.
This guy's playing Switch live on the show.
Sorry, I'm just doing this.
Man, put the controller down.
I'm just doing this.
Don't make me confiscate that.
Don't,
what
Daddy.
What does moon soju taste like?
Oh, that shit's awful, bro. It tastes like watered down vodka. It doesn't taste like green apple, and it doesn't taste like soju.
Does it taste like moon?
It tastes like fucking asshole.
Wow.
Sorry, can you
so
cut
it
that?
tastes like you?
Can you bleep that? No, it tastes like you.
Who's Jew?
Who?
Hands away from me.
So, let me tell you about Star Wars All-Stars.
Fuck. And it's the new Star Wars battle game.
Let me tell you, they're bundling Battlefront 1, 2, and 3.
Holy shit.
Did you know Battlefront 3 was 99% done?
So I'm curious to know why you think Star Wars Outlaws is
You
going to
watched
be
the
really
gameplay
bad.
trailer?
I did. And I have my opinions, but I want to hear yours first.
It looks like mid-combat.
Okay.
It looks like mid-story.
Fair.
Main character's a woman. Obviously, bad. It looks like a lack of customization,
Okay.
which
So keep in mind, this is like early. Like this is early.
I'm just going off what I know.
That's fair.
They decided to announce.
All you really
they decided that
That's true.
this was going to be the first impression of the game.
That's true. All you can go off of is what you have. So
So
that's
based
a
on
good
what
point.
I have,
That's
the
a good
combat
point.
looks like shit.
Okay.
The story looks like shit.
Okay.
I don't want to play it as some random ass scavenger with a blaster where the story is you and some other rival fucking gang are trying to steal the same thing and you have to fly through space and shoot down ships it's going to be a very similar story to Jedi Survivor where you're wanted by the Empire. I guarantee you it. And it's going to be this open world.
First
Who
ever.
cares? Because
First ever open world Star Wars game.
who cares, bro? Can they not make another fucking piece of Star Wars content during the age of the Empire? Can they make it during the goddamn prequels or before?
Well, see, they were.
They are, dude, the age of the
Delayed.
Empire is so lame. There is one Jedi in the whole galaxy. Two.
Don't forget about Cal.
Cal and Luke, bro.
Calvin Kestis.
That's it. Why are we continuing to make content in this? Dude, that's my opinion on it. What's yours?
So, I'm not as looking at it as harshly as that, although I see where you're coming from on a lot of things. I will agree with you that
The main character's woman's a problem.
that is a
you
major,
agree with me
major,
on that?
major.
I thought there was
green
gonna be-
flag actually
I thought
for me.
because of the people that were making the Division, and that was such a big talking point, was that it was going to be like,
A looter shooter.
Yeah.
I would not play it.
really?
I hate looter shooters, man.
I'm kind of all worn
That's
out
why I
of the
just
single
never
player open world.
That's why any video game. That's why I just never really got into Destiny as much as you, because that style of like rinse and repeat, hope, pray to RNGesus that I get this gun that I've been
Well, I hate
grinding
RNG,
30
but-
hours for, and then which is going to be irrelevant next weekend when they put the new
But the Division wasn't like that.
69 out. Yeah, the Division wasn't bad.
The Division was
It just
fun
was-
shooting mechanics. It was a good combat system.
Yeah, if we had stuck with it, I'm sure it would, but it was just like, for me, it was just like there's more fun games to play.
Yeah, of
over
course.
This, like,
Of course.
But I understand, like, I think the Division had a lot of untapped potential, and the games just became irrelevant so fast. Like, no one else was playing it. I don't know anyone else who played the Division except for you.
Yeah, me neither.
Um,
Oh, I think one Uber driver.
But anyways, no, after looking at the gameplay, first impression is, I swear to God, if this whole game is in widescreen, that's an instant no for me.
Is that what it was? I didn't even notice.
The whole gameplay trailer was in widescreen.
Oh, fuck.
So that's a problem if that's.
You got to buy a 14:6 monitor.
Right.
Or 32:9 monitor.
I got to go buy
dimensions are.
Zack Snyder's monitor.
Oh, 4:3. Come on, man. It's the complete opposite.
So, but anyways, I would assume that this is it's just pre whatever. I don't know what stage of development it's in, but
yeah, it did say at the beginning.
Yeah, it was like, nah, this is not the final product. Whatever.
But
the shooting does look very bland. It looks just very generic. What I will say, the one part that did pique my interest was, and because usually I'm like I'm not against open world, but I do like a certain amount of linearity. Yeah, but like same. GTA is an open world linear experience.
Yeah.
So that's what I imagine this game is going to be like. Not like Elden Ring where you could just go do whatever you want.
I don't think it's going to be like that either.
Yes, the terrain looked very similar to some of the places we've been in other Star Wars games, but
like just a scrapyard.
The driving around on the space bike, that part I think was the most intriguing to me.
I skipped that
part
of
the gameplay.
I kind of skipped through the trailer.
Because I was like,
I didn't just sit around and watch it all.
Because she does the shooty, then she does this escape sequence, and then the escape sequence goes into basically driving to your next mission. Mm-hmm. And I was like, damn, I guess we never have had that in a Star Wars game where you are just like actually open world-y traversing to your next point of interest. So that part is interesting to me. That being said, the main character gives me very dangerously Forspoken-esque vibes, where I was waiting the whole trailer for did I just do that? Or something like that.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Right. That's the vibe I got from the main character, which is troubling. So I will not be pre-ordering this game, as no one should. But I think that this game,
a Ubisoft game,
although I will probably not, unless it comes out and everyone's like, this is the quintessential Star Wars experience, which I don't think it would. Maybe IGN.
I don't think it's going to be quintessential when you're some scavenger that's never been mentioned.
IGN would probably say that. Like, it makes you feel like you're in Star Wars.
Yeah, it did make you feel like you were Batman. I will tell you that.
But I'm intrigued. I'm skeptical, but I'm not writing it off after this first piece of gameplay. I think there's some promise, but it is Ubisoft. So
I will never write the game off until it comes out, but it's definitely multiple steps in the wrong direction.
But I think your biggest point that I will agree with you on is we need to set a Star Wars story somewhere else. Because right now we are so focused. Jedi Survivor, which was great, but it's Stormtroopers hiding from the Empire. Mandalorian. Sure, it's just after.
But it's still Stormtroopers.
But Mandalorian, I will give Mandalorian credit. It's interesting, but it's after. But anything during, it's like, okay, stop.
Boba Fett.
Also after.
I know after, but still
it's just
the same
all
era.
Still within the same.
I want to go to the time of the Jedi where it's like, it's not just like all Jedi are about is hiding and fighting back as a rebel. It's like Jedi Temple and like all the freaking. When they would wear Jedi robes and meditate and learn the Force and learn how to control it and learn like stuff like that about.
But you learn how to force in Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Like I wanna.
Well, you just have to wait.
I want a Qui-Gon Jinn game. Is that a good idea?
No, you just have to wait for Knights of the Old Republic to come out.
But like that era, that's perfect.
And that game, if it comes out,
if it's made,
will be
phenomenal.
Spectacular. Because it's already a game that is spectacular, and they're just making it better.
Who announced that shit?
That was at a Sony. It was at a Sony. Okay. It was at a PlayStation.
I was gonna say, if Ubisoft stopped the development of that to make this shit, I'm not buying Mirage.
No, it wasn't Ubisoft.
Oh, even Mirage, man. I'm so on the fence. I don't know, man.
You always have to be with Ubisoft. You always got to be kind of
because it looked like it was going to be good. It looked like they were just going back to Unity, like good vibes. But I skipped through some of the gameplay trailers, so I need to go back and see what the combat's like. But man, it looks like Origins. Man, it looks like.
But that's
Origins
what I was telling you.
Dupe.
It was meant to be a DLC.
It
for
looks
Valhalla.
like Origins dupe plus Unity parkour.
Keep
I
in mind,
didn't
though,
look at the combat.
It is also $20 less than what a normal game costs.
Doesn't mean it needs to be shit.
True, but I think that, for me,
I think the $20
as a consumer,
should come off of the length of the game, not
well, it's also
quality of the
it's
game.
also a shorter game. No, I agree. There are
I know
games,
it's a shorter
there
game.
are games that are cheaper than Mirage that are better.
Miles Morales, $70 game. It was basically a DLC to Spider-Man. Phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Low-key better. Arguably
Different.
better. Arguably better.
Well, yeah,
I'm not saying
I
it's
would
better,
say-
but somebody could
I would
argue
say
that it's
arguably better because it built off of Spider-Man.
I'm saying arguably
And Spider-Man
in the sense
2
of
is
like
going to be the best thing ever.
somebody could argue it. I'm not necessarily arguing it, but somebody could.
Spider-Man 2 is going to be just the
It's going to be perfect.
you're going to talk about quintessential
It was
experiences.
perfect. Down to the last minute detail.
Anyways, guys, let's just take a quick chop chicken and
No,
then
we're ending it here.
And guys, see you on the next episode. Thanks for listening.
This was part 2. You
Let us
clown.
know how you feel about this one. Was it good? Was it bad?
What are your guys' thoughts on Star Wars Outlaws? Peace.
And guys, see ya.
See you on the next episode.
Hopefully this one comes out within a relatively near proximity to
Who
when it was
knows?
recorded.
Purr.